Hello everybody and welcome to another general vlog video. Today, early this morning, we're going to be making fried green tomatoes. You guys can't see that, can you? Fried green tomatoes. So basically, I woke up early this morning and I thought, well, I'm trying to back up and crouch down a little bit so my whole head's in the camera. I thought, well, I want hot ham and cheese and fried green tomatoes for breakfast. Not much of a breakfast, but it's what sounds good. So today we're going to be taking 2 green tomatoes fresh out of the garden. No chemicals were ever added, and it's only ever been watered by rainwater, so they don't get any fresher. So let's start with washing our hands. And then we'll wash off the tomatoes just to get the dust off of them. And I'll tell you a little bit about what we're doing. So today, we're going to be trying 2 different things. I've never successfully done fried green tomatoes. I've tried them, and they're edible, but they have no body to them. So, and by what I mean by that, they're just kind of limp and don't really stay flat, and I don't know. I'm just not much caring for it. So I went and got some fresh flour, and I also bought this cool little container that is actually a flour bag inside, and I think it's going to be pretty awesome. They were from the dollar store. I think they were like $3.40 some cents or something. And then I'm going to try some of them in yellow cornmeal. So we're going to be dipping them in a milk and egg mixture. So let me get everything whipped up and get these tomatoes cut up and everything. Get the camera readjusted, and I'll show you what I'm going to do to the pan. Well, I'll tell you about the pan now. So we got just a standard pan, and we've got 100% vegetable oil. And I'm going to put about that much grease in the bottom, about 1 inch grease. And we're going to see how that does for us. So give me a chance to get everything set up, and I'll bring you guys right back. And we'll get on with making this something I hope is going to be very delicious. Alright, so here we go. So bear with me on the... wow, that camera angle is really bad. Let's try to get it straightened up. So bear with me on what you can see and what you can't see. I am trying very hard to get it correct, but I don't know, it's hard to get everything set up in angles with no more room than I've got. So I've already got 2 bowls over here. I got one with the yellow cornmeal, one with flour. I did notice when I cut into this tomato, it's a little bit red on the inside. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. And then this tomato. So we're going to do one of them in flour, one of them in cornmeal. We got our grease going on the stove back here. I know you guys can't really see it very well. About my 1 inch of oil in there. This is the first time I'm ever going to try it this way. So let's go ahead. Oh, and I got my coffee brewing back here. Keurig machine with pumpkin spice coffee. Now, I'm not a coffee drinker. I'll be the first to tell you that. But for some reason, I kind of like this pumpkin spice coffee. And I don't like anything else pumpkin spice, by the way. So now that that's done, grab our fork here. Kind of mix this up a little bit. Get this all mixed up, and this is what we're going to use to dip it in, and then dip it into our flour. It's just an egg and milk mix. It's what I was told to try, so that's what I'm going to try. I don't know the ratio or anything like that. You pretty much seen what I just did, but I want to get it all stirred up really nice in there, and I would say that's probably good enough. So now let's we'll take this little sliver of the red one and we'll dip it in there, and I think we're going to do this one in flour. So let me get my spoon out of there, and that spoon, by the way, let me show it to you. I think it's a 2 tablespoons. It come with that flour in bag, or bag in flour, whatever, canister that I bought. Now I'm not going to coat them really a whole lot, I don't think. The next time I try it, I will double dip them. But this time we're just going to try a single dip. And this is, once again, this is my flour mix. I'm going to put the cornmeal mix up here so I don't end up knocking it off, making a heck of a mess. So we're going to coat them really good on each side. Get them all laid out. That one there come out a little bit thick, but I think it'll be fine. I personally don't like mine extremely thick, but you know, unless I got a banjo slicer out or something like that, you're not going to get consistency. But that's kind of like homemade potato or homemade French fries. I like the inconsistency of them. So we'll see what happens here. Once again, just kind of rolling it around in the egg and milk mix. And hey, you know, I'm definitely not a professional at this. This is the first time I've ever done this way. If you guys got any tips or tricks down, or tips or tricks that you can think of, please drop them down in the bleep bloop comments down below. You know, that's where you bleep bloop. That's the sound that they make when they come in. Bleep bloop. In case you guys ever hear me say bleep bloop comments. All right. One more. Well, I know if you just barely touch these, the flour comes right back off of it. All right, but those look pretty good. I think I'm happy with that. Put a little more flour right there. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands off. So now let me get cleaned up here because my grease is not ready yet. Let me get cleaned up here and I'll bring you guys back and we'll do the one in the cornmeal. All right, if you can hear the sizzle in the background, means that I've already started, let's see, let's get this set up this way. I've already started frying them and I did what I was told not to do. I think I turned my fire up a little too high. They've not burnt, but they got golden brown really quick. So I turned it down. Pulled it off the heat. We'll see if I can save them. Now we're just going to dip these in here and then put them in the cornmeal. Now, the first thing I noticed is cornmeal is a whole lot more gritty. So I think on the cornmeal, we're going to double dip. And the reason is, it doesn't seem like it was staying on there very well. I think double dipping is going to be the answer. Once again, a couple of these are a little too thick, but I like the inconsistency of them. I think. I don't know. We will soon find out. I can't remember if I've already double dipped this one or not, so if not, oh well, that's what it got. It might be triple dipped. Alright, so I'm going to do this one. I'm going to look back here. Yeah, they're starting to get darker. So let me get those taken care of. Get these flipped. You guys make sure you stay till the end and you'll get to see a little bit of a taste test. You seen that? I almost put that right in that cornmeal and didn't dip it in my special sauce over here. There's one dip, and now we're going in for two. And I think I'm going to have to add some more cornmeal. I did notice that the cornmeal being more gritty sure washes off your hands a whole lot easier and quicker than the flour. I wish they'd have had a cool little tote or whatever you want to call this little canister over here that I used. I wish they'd have had that for the cornmeal too, but they didn't have anything that small. Alright, we're going to go ahead and double dip this one. Unfortunately, what I'm trying to do is replicate what my mom made. My mom made some awesome fried green tomatoes. I look forward to them every year, even as a child. But my mom passed away, and I never got the recipe from her. Didn't really worry about it back then, you know. And now that I've realized, hey, you know, nobody else is making them the way that Mom did. So I'm just trying to go by remembering, and I know my mom used a lot of cornmeal as a batter for different things. I think I'm going to need still yet just a little bit more. No. I only got this one little sliver left. So anyways, I'm trying to replicate what she done. Yeah, I'm going to need a little bit more. And hopefully I can figure that out. And hopefully I can get this in here dipped, double dipped before my others back there burn. This is a little sliver. Of course, it'll have to be pulled out faster because it's... Trying to salvage this one, and I'm not doing too good. Yeah, that's just going to have to be good enough. Okay, so let me clean up my mess and I'll bring you guys right back. Alright, and as you can see, they are done. So the first thing I noticed, they might be a little browner than I wanted, but they are like a golden brown, I guess. Maybe a little darker than that. But one of the things that I did see is I now have, you know, body. And since I like these crispy ones, this is the first one that I'm going to try. I've already added a little bit of salt, but not a lot. Now, another thing that I also noticed is these that I did in the yellow cornmeal, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, 4.5, basically. Got about 4.5 out of each one. These look like my mom's fish when she made fish. So apparently that's what she breaded her fish in. And it kind of resembles her hush puppies, so I kind of wonder if that ain't what her hush puppies was made with. So anyway, we're going to try this. So let me get the camera up here where you guys can actually see me. See my reaction when I make a weird face because it tastes really nasty. Or a good face. But let me get you up a little higher. Oh boy, you guys get a good look at my ceiling there. Alright. So, here we go. I should have some milk or something here, some water, anything to kind of get my mouth clean. But there it is. I had really only planned on taking one bite. That was good. Okay, a couple things that I noticed. I'm on the right path. Thin, crispy. Heat up just a little bit higher, I think, to get it less greasy. Maybe I'm wrong on that. You guys bleep bloop it down here in the bottom if I'm wrong. I don't know. They're not bad. And they're not even, I mean, the grease, there's no grease spilled up in my mouth or anything like that. Maybe I need to try a different kind of grease. Maybe I need to try Crisco, because we're talking, you know, back in the 70s when my mom made them. All right, so let's try one of the other ones. This one is done in yellow cornmeal. Now this is going to be really, really, really hot. These just come out of the pan. Completely different taste, but good. I get no grease taste because I didn't have to. I had my fire up too high, I thought, and then I took the pan off on the first batch. This one I didn't do that. There's no greasy taste. It definitely, you don't really taste the tomato. You more or less taste the cornmeal. It does taste very similar to, not her fish, tastes very similar to the Hush Puppies. So, and of course, that was a thin and crispy one. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and take a bite of the bigger, thicker one. Bigger, thicker. No. Still pretty much just taste the cornmeal. Maybe we'll try that again and not double dip it. And we'll see how that goes. But man, the ones done in flour, oh, look, they're not limp. They actually have body to them. That's where I want to be right there. Alright, so with that being said, I would call that a success. You guys, please give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, like the video. If you're not already subscribed, please click that subscribe button. Once you do, smash that bell notification, go all the way up to the top and click all so you'll be notified on every single video that we post. Follow us on Facebook under General Vlog Video. Share us on your social medias. And remember, when I ask you to subscribe, it's not like a magazine subscription. It does not cost you a dime. It's 100% free. Just helps our channel grow the same way a thumbs up helps our channel grow. With that being said, I got some eating to do. So I'm going to make up my hot ham and cheese and get that going. And we'll see you guys on the next video. And don't forget, just because I can somewhat now make... No, I'm going to say it. I can now make fried green tomatoes. I'm still my own cameraman, which means I got to get up close and personal and poke you guys in the ear. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great day and even better tomorrow and an awesome night. We'll see you on the next video, and please, please, please be safe. You guys have a great day.